Hi there guys, it's Adam Martyn here, and welcome to the DVD Haul episode 39. And for today's feature we're going to be looking at Loving Vincent from 2017. So this film right off the bat screams at you. It's Golden Globe, Best Motion Picture, Animated, and also the Best Animated Film at the BAFTAs. An animated masterpiece, awe-inspiring and exhilarating. So what is the premise of this film about Vincent van Gogh? Well, the premise is that this whole film was created by hand-drawn paintings. So every single frame was a hand-drawn painting from over 100 artists, and I think it came to about over 65,000 paintings to make up this 90-minute film. So that in itself is a remarkable achievement in filmmaking. Nothing like this has ever been attempted before. But of course, technical prowess aside, does the story hold up? Well, I'll talk about the story more a bit later, but let's take a look at the box. We've already talked about the bits up here, and the cover art's really nice, very nice Vincent van Gogh style painting there, and there's your spine, and it's rated 12. And the back, of course, a triumph, absolutely gorgeous. And there is your little blurb about what's going on. There you go, 65,000 hand-painted frames using over. That's
Great grammar, guys.
There's some paintings there, some frames from the film, and the extra features is bringing Loving Vincent to life and a Douglas Booth interview as one of the voice actors. 91 minutes long. Rated 12 for suicide theme, infrequent moderate sex and injury detail. How specific. But again, before we delve into the story, let's take this slipcover off and see if there's any difference. And no, there isn't really a major difference. Like most slipcovers, the actual box is the same as the slip itself. But what about the disc, you ask? Let's look. The disc on the inside is pretty much the same, and sadly, like most DVDs, there is no thing here. Even though it's got the things to hold them, there is absolutely nothing here. But there's your disc, matches pretty well with that cover art. So what about the actual film itself? Well, one thing I'll say is it is very gorgeous. All the paintings are really well drawn, and how it all moves together in like a stop motion-y like way. It's really beautiful to see, and how all the colours mesh together. And a lot of the story is there's this guy who's trying to find out more about Vincent van Gogh's death. It's set 1 year after, and of course Vincent van Gogh shot himself in the belly and died a few days later. And this guy going around is deciding to learn whether, you know, was it suicide, was it an accident, what were the contributing factors? And he goes and talks to all sorts of different people. And whenever these people give stories of Vincent, the film cuts to black and white. Now, this could have been done to maybe save money, save costs, because then you're only painting in grayscales essentially, but I think the whole black and white theme looks really cool. It actually looks a lot more realistic in the black and white, all the characters, and I think it also is a great storytelling device for this film, looking about Vincent's life, his hardships, his troubles, his victories, all that sort of stuff. Don't get me wrong, when the movie is in colour it looks great as well, but there are some scenes that look a bit more, how do I put, a bit clunky. I mean, it's incredibly hard when you're dealing with, you know, hand paintings, but overall it's a great achievement. The story itself is charming enough. It's a lot of memory this, memory that, and if you know about Van Gogh, it's not going to maybe shed anything new for you here. Overall, it's a really charming little film, and by the end, it'll leave you feeling a bit warm and fuzzy on the inside. I would recommend, though, it can be a bit of a slow mover, so if you're not really into slow movies, then I think you'll lose interest with this pretty quickly. But having said that, this is only a 90-minute film, so you can breeze through it pretty quick. So if you like films that have a different art style, if you're a fan of Van Gogh's work, or if you're a fan of films that want to take a different stance, films that are quite unique in that respect, then Loving Vincent is definitely a animated marvel that you should definitely check out. It was nominated and won a ton of awards, and you know what? Despite the story not setting anything on fire, it's a neat little film regardless. And that's pretty much all for the DVD haul this installment. Thank you very much for checking this out. Please check out all the other DVD haul videos, check out the playlist, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell for all the notifications on the channel, and until the next installment, I will see you guys next time.